I never thought this would happen. Right now, a round of applause for fake people in the crowd, huh? That's kind of funny to me. They must think I'm a dummy. Nobody was hitting me up like I was a snake. Until they see me on IG looking like I own the bank. I'm like, this world is a game and I went up a rank. I seen that and like Biggie, I lost faith. Yo, I don't understand how that's even... Oh... Nah, I'm saying, this your boy, Chapo the General, man. You already know what time it is, what time it is, what time it is. It's time to get to these videos. Let's get to these videos, man. You already know what time it is, so we got something crazy today. I think 3 people told me to look up this video, you know what I'm saying? So I said, why not, you know? This is about to be a crazy video because we reacted to Mexico failed to capture the son of El Chapo. If you know who El Chapo is, then you know. That's somebody you don't want to play with, nor his family. And especially in Mexico. So this is about to get crazy. Let's get to this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you what? Follow me on Instagram, man. Come on, y'all be wasting time. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, too. You already know what time it is, man. Let's get to this video.
The Mexican state of Sinaloa erupted into violence Thursday as police captured and then released the son of drug kingpin Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. The failed raid has called into question the Mexican government's ability to contain drug violence. Nick Schifrin explores what this says about the capabilities of the United States' top ally in the fight against illegal narcotics.
The descent into chaos played out on social media. A phalanx of Mexican security forces deployed to a neighborhood controlled by the powerful, locally based drug cartel and capture their target, Ovidio Guzman Lopez, who now runs the family business built by his father, known as El Chapo.
Look, let me tell you something. I already knew he ran it. Why? You might say, how you knew? Because it says they failed to capture him. Why they failed to capture him? You know what I'm saying? Especially if... Hold on, let's just get into this video. Hold on.
Mexico's most infamous drug lord, now in a U.S. prison. But then the cartel called in the cavalry, with music blaring and phones filming. Gunmen with machine guns and rocket-propelled grenades raced to the rescue.
They not playing out there, bro. They said... Yeah, I know you shouldn't have done that, right? Hey, they know they should have done that, right? That niggas in there laughing. Oh, it's gonna be a field day today, boys.
They deployed a 50 caliber machine gun that's so heavy it's attached to the back of a truck. And the mayhem began. For more than 4 hours, cartel militia members and Mexican soldiers fought in the streets and paralyzed Culiacan. The violence left vehicles burning and dead bodies in the middle of the city in the middle of it.
Oh, bro. This is crucial right here, bro. Oh, dang. I told you, niggas don't be playing out there in Mexico, man. I think this is a joke.
For residents, it was absolutely terrifying. They fled for their lives, this woman carrying her baby in her arms. And on a nearby road, a father shields his daughter. Dad...
Hey, bro. It got to the point where the streets wasn't even safe, bro. That's when it's out of pocket, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they civilian, make sure you don't, you know what I'm saying? If they ain't got nothing to do with it, please make sure they stay alive, bro. That's when they get out of pocket, bro. This is crazy, man. Golly, them niggas, they knew not to mess with him, boy. Because you got to think, when El Chapo got took, when El Chapo got took, I don't recall this happening. If it did, I don't know. Y'all could let me know. But the only reason I say that is El Chapo must have been like, hey, don't even trip about me. What about my son? If they try to do this to my son, then let the fire off. Because when El Chapo got took, I don't recall this happening. But his son, especially he running the whole thing, the operation, he said, oh yeah, it's not happening.
Can we get up? She asked.
And they was ready to go to war. They out here with nigga rocket launchers and all that. And he's like, these niggas ain't clear. Grenade launchers, whatever.
He says, this level of violence is stunning, even in a country known for violence. And it's never happened in this city. Here in the capital of Sinaloa State, the Sinaloa cartel, long led by El Chapo, even when on the run from Mexican and U.S. authorities, controlled the city and kept...
And if I'm not mistaken, didn't they just say that they went to war against Sinaloa army? Like, the soldiers? Like, this nigga said, forget the cops, y'all gonna need soldiers, and the soldiers still, I don't know, man. But y'all tell me, how do y'all think this will play out in L.A.? In Cali? Like, I believe they could do this in Cali, but they wouldn't get too far. Like, they run Sinaloa for a fact. They run Mexico for a fact. But L.A., it's a different breed. These cops out here, nigga, these armies out here, not saying that, you know, the cartels or, you know, or Chapo and them can't do what they just did in Mexico. But I don't know, but y'all just tell me what y'all think. I'm not saying, I'm just saying because these cops out here is ruthless, bro. We doing protests and you see millions of cops. Like, I don't see a lot of soldiers or cops in this video at this moment, but I'm pretty sure it was a lot. But I don't know. Let's go.
Peace. And as residents searched for safety and the gun battles mounted, the cartel took soldiers hostage. And that's when the government released the kingpin they captured.
Them niggas took soldiers hostage, nigga. Bro, don't mess with that nigga again, bro. That's crazy, bro. Just imagine you like, yeah, we got him, boys. We got him. Yeah. You about to have a good time in jail. You like, y'all don't know what y'all just did, bro. Oh, y'all done messed up? Nah. They're like, bro, what's that? Bro, you look on video, you got soldiers handcuffed or tied up. Like, please, man. Just let them go, please. Please, let me go. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, bro.
Having achieved nothing except for the death of 8 people. Today, Mexican President Andrés Manuel López Obrador defended the decision to retreat.
The capture of one delinquent cannot be worth more than the lives of people.
I think what happened in Culiacán was a big mistake for the López Obrador administration on all fronts. Tactical, strategic. It evidences the contradictions of his efforts to pacify the country. On the one
Denise
hand,
Dresser is a Mexican political analyst. She calls the operation a copy of López Obrador's predecessors. In 2006, newly elected President Felipe Calderón officially declared war against the cartels. Armed forces began conducting deadly raids. They publicized their spoils, parading kingpins and weapons, and showing off contraband. The operations weakened the cartels, but also set them against each other and increased overall violence. In 2014, 43 students went missing after they commandeered a school bus to get to a protest. Every anniversary, demonstrators call to end the violence, and that frustration helped get López Obrador elected. He promised to be different.
You can't fight violence with violence. You can't put out fire with fire. You can't fight evil with evil.
hugs and not.
I don't know, man, because sometimes these cops is getting out of hand in L.A. Like, the biggest gang in L.A., I don't care if you say Bloods, Crips, Essex, anybody. Nigga, it's the cops. Why? Because guess who running from the cops? The gangbangers, the Bloods, the Crips, it's whatever you want to. No, they the biggest gang in LA. Some of these niggas will kill a nigga and get away with it. Let a game maker try that. Oh, life. How many? 60 years, 80 years, 25 to life. Anything. Like, the biggest gang is the cops in LA, bro. I'm telling you. We still fighting cases now. And it's in other states. You know what I'm saying? Breonna Taylor, her situation. What, George Floyd situation. It's not even LA. This is a whole different, country, states, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy, bro. I'm telling you, them people, man.
Bullets, he says. And what happened yesterday simply shows that the Mexican state and his government in particular are failing at their mission to pacify the country. He is simply reproducing the failed strategy of his predecessors, which was to go after drug kingpins with the hope that that would dismantle cartels, and all it produces is further violence.
Soldiers launched the raid with no arrest warrant and apparently no plan for extraction. And by failing to achieve their objective, the cartels...
That's what I'm talking about. That's another thing. This is a new generation, bro. Like, the generation we in now, niggas do not care. The old generation, maybe they let stuff slide. That's probably how they all got caught. Some of them probably was like, hey, don't even do it. Because if they would have let off even back then, it would have been crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying right now is that this is a whole new generation, bro. This generation, you can't compare old generation to new generation. New generation is crazy. Not saying that the old one wasn't. Don't get it twisted. It was crazy. I don't know, this new generation though, and that's with anything. You can say new generation in music. You can say it anything. You'd be like, yeah. So, no. Like, the kids nowadays, nigga, they more attracted to tablets and phones than, you know what I'm saying, going to watch cartoons on a regular TV or, like, playing with toys or something. Like, word up.
I'm stronger, Dresser argues.
The more that the López Obrador administration proceeds with these ill-conceived attempts to seize drug kingpins and then backs away, it's sending the message to cartels that they can basically do what they want.
Today in Culiacan,
Well, until you send a real task force or something out there, they're gonna do what they want, bro. Trust me.
they saluted the caskets of slain officers. And police family members grieved for the husbands and fathers who'd been killed. But they were also angry. They shouted down the local governor, saying he'd sent their family members to the slaughterhouse. He vowed their deaths would not be in vain. But today, the kingpin is free, and the cartel still runs the city, just as it did yesterday. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Nick Schifrin.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I can't even imagine the pain and suffering y'all go through in Sinaloa. So everybody in Sinaloa or Mexico, period, in certain areas where it's just dangerous alone. Like, you can't even depend on the cops. So some of the cops is part of the cartel, nigga. For real. You like, oh yeah, could you help me? And then next thing you know, they might just shoot you. You can't even, it's crazy over there, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy over there. So I want to send all my condolences to all the family members lost and everything too. You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy. Y'all living off of who? Yeah, bro, that's crazy, bro. Y'all living in one of the, I don't even know. I can't even say something no more. Like, just to think about it, bro. I'm in LA, so I can't think about living like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though we got cops and they do similar stuff to like that. They not like crazy. Like, this your boy Chapo the General, man. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts on this whole situation, man. Y'all got my reaction, homie. You know what I'm saying? And my reaction is, this is crazy, but they let them niggas know, hey, don't come over here with that. I wish black people was crazy like them, but I wish we had an understanding like them. Like, don't try that over here, man. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Chapo the General, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Snapchat. It's at the end of the video if you ever seen it. I barely post on there, but if you want to add me anyway, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This your boy Chapo the General. And I'm out. Fake niggas been there, try to come around, let you slide with that swing, but it's not a playground. You'll get where Mary go. A round, tryna play tough in this hard part of town, clown. Quick to put a person in a place before I even learn nouns. If I set you somewhere, I'm there. I'm like a bloodhound. Niggas tryna judge me like they were.